lick number 66. This is measure 10 of the blues progression, and it's the return to the 4 chord on the way back down to the 1 chord. So it's a measure of 4 of the 4 chord. And we're going to finish up the last 3 of these licks for the progression with just 1 measure licks, and then in 69, lick 69, I'll do a recap and give a few extra ideas of ways to vary things. So lick number 66 is this. Starts right on beat 1. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's all there is to it. There's not too many notes in this one. So what we're going to do is put the 2nd finger on the 7th fret of the 3rd string, and we're going to slide it up to the 9th fret. So that's the first thing we're going to do. Then we're going to use the 1st finger on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Then the 3rd finger on the 10th fret of the 2nd string. So the first 3 notes, the slid into note into fret 9, 7 to 9. I'm kind of thinking of as one note. It's really the 9th fret. You're just sliding from below. These are 3 almost all down picks in this whole measure. So it's a 7 to 9 slid. 1st finger, 8th fret, 2nd string with a down pick, and then you're going to cut it for staccato. Same thing with the 10th fret. So we have. Then we're going to go to the 8th fret with the 1st finger of the 1st string, and we're going to do a quarter tone bend, blues bend. And then we're going to put the pick on the note at the top of the bend. So we're going to go and stop the note, and then we're going to use that as like a pre-bend, as it is a pre-bend. And even though we're sounding the pre-bend when we hit the 8th fret and bend it, so the pre-bend is sounded this time, but you're going to keep the bend up there. Then we're going to pick that note again and release it. So far we have, and then we're going to play the 10th fret with the 3rd finger of the 2nd string with vibrato, and then that's 3rd finger. Then the 1st finger, 8th fret of the 2nd string, and this one will be a staccato note. And actually, this is the only up pick in this measure. And the next note we're going to play is going to be the 7th fret. You're going to kind of jump with the 1st finger from the up pick on the 8th fret of the 2nd string. Then you're going to jump it down 1 fret to the 7th fret of the 3rd string. And we're going to prepare a down pick, and that 8th fret note, what I'm trying to get to here is that note's going to be a staccato note. So after you play it with an up pick, well, you have to lift it, so that's going to cut it anyways. I'm kind of double cutting it in a way, so I'm kind of lifting the note as I go for the 7th fret of the 3rd string, but I'm also, just in case there's any sound from that string, the 2nd string happening, when I put the pick on the 3rd string, we've used this technique before where we're going to mute with the tip of the flesh of the middle finger. So we play the 8th fret with an up pick of the 2nd string, then jump it, and at the same time that we jump to the 7th fret of the 3rd string, we're going to place the pick on the 3rd string, and the tip of the middle finger the flesh will cut the sound of the, and if there's any sound left on the 2nd string. That's a down pick on that 7th fret of the 3rd string, and it's going to slide down to the 5th fret. So far altogether we have, and then just 2 more notes. We're going to play the 7th fret of the 4th string with a down pick, and it's going to be a staccato note, so it's going to cut off. Well, the next note we're going to play is going to be the 3rd string, 7th fret. It'll be a little bit of a collapse over to get that from the 7th fret of the 4th string to the third finger is collapsing onto the 7th fret of the third string at that point. And the staccato of the 4th string 7th fret will happen when you put the pick down on the 3rd string to do the next 7th fret note, and it's the flesh of the thumb near the pick there that's going to cut the 4th string sound. So we get this. So when we move the pick up to the 3rd string, the flesh of the thumb cuts the sound of the 4th string. And that's the last note of the measure 10. So here's the lick one more time. 1, 2, 3, 4. And that last note is a staccato also, so that last note will be cut. You just put the pick on the same string to stop the sound of the 7th fret, 3rd string at the end. And that's it for lick number 66.